Yo, what's going on, peeps? What is up? What in the world is going on? Looks like everybody's cooled down today over the last few days of fudge, chill, popcorn activity. Nice to see a post we'll touch on here at the end over on Superstonk, basically saying, hey, ape don't fight ape, blah, blah, blah. But it was good to see. Got a lot of awards, upvotes, so let's just leave it be and all get along, right? Like we've talked about for 2 damn days now. Let's touch on a few things. Evergrande kind of shit the bed here today, a few hours ago, and then a few things. Jimmy Chanos chiming in, Citadel and the SEC, and then let's start out with the old boobs up tracker. Look, we're damn near there, guys. 1.49493 trillion ducats in the old RRP. Enough of that nonsense. I wanted to bring this up here. Just let's listen in for about a brief minute. This is the opening statement of Harry Markopolos. He was the whistleblower on the whole Bernie Madoff thing. And if you have not listened to this opening statement or any of the testimony, a lot of you guys are familiar with it. Just the multiple warnings to the SEC and just how they blatantly ignored everything until this thing blew up. But this guy is a hero, an absolute hero. It's older stuff, obviously, but just a good kind of refresher reminder to where we're at today and some things that cannot be ignored, right?
You will hear me talk a great deal about over-lawyering at the SEC very soon. Let me say, I have nothing against lawyers. In fact, I brought two of my own here today. As today's testimony will reveal, my team and I tried our best to get the SEC to investigate and shut down the Madoff Ponzi scheme with repeated, incredible warnings to the SEC that started in May 2000 when the Madoff Ponzi scheme was only a $3 to $7 billion fraud. We knew then that we had provided enough red flags and mathematical proofs to the SEC for them where they should have been able to shut him down right then and there at under $7 billion. But unfortunately, the SEC staff lacks the financial expertise and is incapable of understanding the complex financial instruments being traded in the 21st century. In October 2001, when Madoff was still in the $12 to $20 billion range, again, we felt confident that we had provided even more evidence to the SEC such that he should have been stopped at well under $20 billion. And again, in November 2005, when Mr. Madoff was at $30 billion, 29 red flags were handed to the SEC, and yet again, they failed to properly investigate and shut down Mr. Madoff's operation. Unfortunately, as they didn't respond to my written submissions in 2000, 2001, 2005, 2007, and 2008, here we are today. A fraud that should have been stopped at under $7 billion in 2000 has now grown to $50 billion. I know that you want to know why there were over $40 billion in additional damages, and I hope to be able to provide some of those answers to you today. Just as there is no I in team, I had a brave, highly trained team that assisted me throughout the 9-year Madoff investigation. Let me briefly introduce the key team members to you.
Okay, that's enough. I'll pop that whole thing in there for your viewing pleasure, and then if you want to, you can get down a rabbit hole and watch this whole thing. Anyway, you get the idea there. 2001, 2005, blah, blah, blah. Went on for 8 years. Then finally, the 9th year, he's sitting here talking about it in an opening statement, right? SEC at its finest, folks. This year was almost comical. Citadel takes SEC to court to protect millions of retail investors. We've heard about this for a couple weeks now. But the court is on the 25th. Citadel Securities, well-known market maker in the Robinhood GameStop drama, is heading towards a collision with the SEC. On October 25th, both parties have a court date to settle dispute over changes the SEC has introduced surrounding high-frequency trading and delimit orders. Let's touch on something right down here. Delimit orders. Ahead of the court battle, the SEC Citadel spokesperson framed the issue as one in which the delimit order placed a burden on retail traders. Look at that. Can you imagine Citadel looking out for retail traders? Bull sheep dip. The SEC failed to properly consider the cost and burdens imposed by those proposals that will undermine the reliability of our markets and harm tens of millions of retail investors. Huh. Imagine that. Talking right out of the side of your face, folks. Citadel Securities has claimed that the proposal will endanger the integrity of the U.S. equities market, although it is still unclear how that would be the case. Yeah. This whole thing is to do nothing but benefit Citadel. Nothing about retail traders. Nothing about the whole integrity of the market from Citadel. That's embarrassing. So let's keep our eyes peeled. We got 5 days until this court hearing. I am sure, guarantee we'll hear more about this, right? Is AMC, this is how you know we're winning, folks. We've seen these articles for 10 months now. Is AMC Entertainment stock overvalued or undervalued? Today's article, okay, just goes through fundamentals of the company, blah, 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 blah. Finally, Wall Street analysts do see little value in AMC stock over the next 12 months. The average analyst's target price is 5 ducats, suggesting about an 87.7% downside from current levels. At today's price, AMC stock appears to be extremely overvalued based on a sampling of common fundamental valuation metrics. Again, has nothing to do with why this play is in play. Yeah, short squeeze, folks. Cat stratted again over here. AMC community is amazing. We raised over the amount needed, so I'll put that towards one of the next ones. But $3,575 towards the $3,000 goal for God knows what else. Airplanes, billboards, whatever. But again, screw Ken Griffin and his demands and sending all those stupid letters out to all these places, right? Jimmy Chanos, our boy in our corner, probably one of the best brilliant minds out there. His percentage, he's like 70-something%. Remember, he took the big position in AMC a month and a half ago, 6 weeks ago, maybe 2 months ago, whatever the hell it was. But onto the China situation really quickly. Jimmy Chanos, Chinese leverage prosperity model is doomed, and that's not the worst of it. Just touching on this first brief portion of this, I'll pop this whole thing, and it is a Zero Hedge article, which are always outstanding. Renowned short seller Jimmy Chanos, founder of Kanakas, whatever the hell, Associates, is what you might call ever bear of China. For more than a decade, he has warned the country was building a real estate-driven economy on a feeble house of cards. He spoke to the Institution of New Economic Thinking, Lynn's Paramore, about how he views the chicken coming home to roost as the property giant Evergrande, now the world's most inhabited property developer, teeters on the verge of collapse. Speaking of Evergrande, a few hours ago, that's only about an 11% to the downside, but still. Let's see what tomorrow brings and Friday brings, if this whole situation is going to go how it looks like it's going to go. That's not good, right out of the gate. This here has nothing to do with anything, but just think about this. Holy bleep, Trump announced a new social media company of note. SPAC CEO Patrick Francis apparently located in Wuhan, China, and also bought $11 million worth of common units DWAC a month before news became public. Uh-oh. So that's going to be interesting on a lot of levels. We need to get Trump to start tweeting out or whatever this thing's going to be over here on some meme stocks, right? And then here's the dark pool data that I've been seeing out there too. We've been looking at the dark pool percentages here, but this other CBOE is another part of the dark pool from what I understand. So you take that, there's about 72%, roughly 73%. Just for instance here, New York Stock Exchange, right? 5.11% today, traded today on the New York Stock Exchange. Yes. Jesus Christ. Then this was the one here. Unpopular opinion. Stop bleeping with the popcorn apes and subs. Super stonk page. Predator 33. Power to the players. Lots of upvotes. Almost 10,000. All sorts of awards there, which was very cool to see. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. I'm 100% GME. I have no popcorn stock, but y'all got to use your brains. When's the last time y'all listened to someone telling you, look how DFV conveyed his information? Calm, collective, informative. Never did he sit there and call y'all idiots for not buying more GME. Ape, no fight ape. Those guys are buying and holding what they think is best for them. Any popcorn ape that sees this and needs help navigating the GME story so far, hit me up. I got you, fam. Super cool. Awesome. Let's put that to rest. We got bigger fish to fry. Okay, guys, let's see. We got 2 more trading days in this week. Tomorrow, Thursday, and then we got Friday. Hit me up. I'm still here with the Lulu. She's going to say goodnight on the way out the door. Hit me up in the old Tweeter mobile if you need me for anything. Message me over there or blast me an email. I won't be going through the comments till I get back home in beautiful Seattle. Okay, see you guys later. Say bye, Lulu.
Bye, guys.
See you
Have
later.
a good day.
Peace, yo.
Bye.
All right, guys. See you later.